Might be wondering, why is this seductive ass music playing? And why is Pedro surrounded by roses? Well, the reason why is today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about relationships. Now look, relationships can get real complicated, but look, I'm here to break it down for you so you don't get your heart broken, so you end up with your future spouse, and also so you don't get played like your boy. Now let's say you meet someone and you know the vibes are immaculate. I'm talking about both y'all giving back good energy and everything's just going good. Like they're checking off all your boxes and the whoop-de-whoop is chef's kiss fire. And if you don't know what the whoop-de-whoop is, hey, sooner or later, you'll find out sooner or later. But in my experience, it's best if you and the person you are interested in make known what type of direction you want the relationship to go in. Now look, this will save y'all both a lot of time and sometimes heartache. Now look, the first thing you gotta do is figure out what type of relationship you want with said person. In my opinion, there's really only 3 options that present themselves on how y'all should move. And option number 1 is vibing. Look man, vibing is basic like the honeymoon stage of every relationship. Like y'all have no boundaries yet and y'all are just kind of feeling each other out in this sense. When you're vibing, you're still allowed to talk and do stuff with other people because at the end of the day, I hate to break it to you, that's not your girlfriend or boyfriend. So yeah, it's pretty much free game. But for some reason, you and that other person always seem to want to keep hanging out and doing stuff together. Now, some reasons most people vibe is because they just don't know what's going to happen in this relationship. Or sometimes they're just simply not ready for one. And they just don't want a relationship with you. And another thing, and I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all, bro. A lot of people who be vibing, or like they say they just like the vibes, man, they're hoes. Look, don't be mad at me. Look, I used to be vibing all the time too. I chilled out, but like, let's be honest, y'all. We're all adults and young. Hoes are a vibe, nigga. Like, come on, let's be real, bro. They're some of the coolest and chillest people because at the end of the day, they just don't care. They're living life. They're gonna do what's good for them, but they're not gonna try to hurt you too, bro. And honestly, we don't know why, but we love hoes. You know what I'm saying? We love gravitating towards them, and it's something that always pulls you in. And you can't just describe it, but it's just something about that. And let's be honest, we've all had this phase in life, and for a lot of people, that's what it is, just a simple phase in life. But a lot of times, it's hard to leave that vibe, which is why you got stuff like situationships, or some people, call it delusionalships. But anyway, situationships for the most part, where you feel like it's something's gonna happen, or you're just gonna be with that person, but for some reason they just don't want to settle down with you. And you gotta believe me, bro. I know it's hard, but you just gotta believe there's something better out there for you. Because at the end of the day, the vibe can't last forever. Now you have option 2, which is just friends. Look, man, sometimes you meet that person you're interested in, and it's just better off for everyone if you stay as friends. Look, it might be they still have feelings for someone else, or they just don't want, and they don't want to put you in that situation where they gotta choose between you and that old person from the past, or they just see that even though everything is going right, I'm talking about y'all damn near feel like your soulmates, that it just won't work. And sometimes, they just want to keep fucking other people, and it just is what it is, man. But anyway, so they just break things off with you and they just ask to be friends. And there's 2 things I've come to realize why people do this. 1, niggas just be lying. Like a lot of times, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, they just don't want you, and this is the best way for them to still be nice to you. And 2, sometimes you just gotta take people for their word, dog. And look, coming from someone who's been on both sides of this, it sucks for both parties. And look, I know what you're thinking. This nigga just saying it's okay to put people in the friend zone, and I repeat, it is not okay to do this shit. Please, stop. Don't do that. Don't put people in the friend zone. Look, bro. All right. Let's say you got a friend zone someone. All right. I'm gonna tell you one thing. 1, it fucks with people's heads, bro. I'm being real with you, cause like nigga, you gotta be honest with yourself. You can't expect someone who you've been romantically involved with for give or take 2 months to just be like, yeah, nigga, we friends, we can't do no more shit no more. And like, look, now a nigga like me, I'll be okay, cause at the end I'm gonna go with the flow ass dude, so anything is okay. But for some people, that's gonna rub them the real wrong way. So look, here's a on another note, here's a guide on how to friend zone someone the right way. 1, ghost them. Don't even think twice. Look, I know it sounds bad, but look, if you ghost them and you distance yourself, the less they'll actually care. Cause now they're just gonna be like, oh, you did them dirty, and they'll be fine with that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, for some people, it's just not the case, man. They're not gonna take it well of being friend zone or you being friends with them. And at that point, you just gotta cut them off, you know. And on the other side, if you are getting friend zone, man, look, man, it sucks, you know. And you got one thing you gotta do is stop giving out hope that they're gonna come back to you and realize, oh, he's been loyal this whole time. It's not gonna work, bro. You got to move on. And I know it sucks, but if you don't move on, you're just gonna end up digging a hole deeper. And then when the person who you really want, who's really trying to give you everything, comes along, you're gonna be messed over. So anyway, yeah, that's option 2, man. Now for option 3, or what I like to call the bay stage. Now look, in the bay stage, it is when you are official, my guy. I'm talking about you found the one, you know? You and shorty are a thing, and y'all are in a committed relationship. And, you know, this might be new territory for some of y'all, because this might be your first relationship. But look, that's why I'm here, so you don't mess up. And I know what y'all must be thinking. Pedro, you must have been in hella relationships to have all this great advice. Absolutely not. I've actually never had a girlfriend. But look, there's a reason why coaches don't play. Anyway, one of the biggest things in the bay stage that you gotta realize is communication. Look, man, you gotta communicate with your girl, or plain simple, it's just not gonna work. It's gonna be arguments. There's gonna be times where you just don't feel like hearing each other. But at the end of the day, you have to come to a common ground, so that way you both just, you know, can go along and live with each other. Now, another thing about relationships is that shit takes hella time, my nigga. Like, real shit. Like, it's gonna take a lot of your time. You gotta be willing to sacrifice some shit. I'm talking about, look, bro, if you playing the game and your shorty be like, hey, let's go do something, nigga, get off COD, or whatever you play, my nigga. Like, I know it sucks, but look, you're sacrificing, so that way they know they'll be able to sacrifice for you, man, and it's gonna make the difference. And there's one last thing, which is probably the biggest thing in the base stage that means the most. And that, my nigga, is trust. Look, honestly, forget everything I just said. Look, bro, without trust, the base stage means nothing. If you cannot trust who you're with, your girlfriend or your nigga, if you cannot trust them, there's no point in y'all having a relationship in the first place. Y'all might as well just been vibing, nigga. Like if you cannot trust your person to go out, and look, I know what you're thinking. Nigga, I don't want my girl going out on a Saturday, Friday night with hella niggas at a bar or a club, nigga. Them niggas gonna be thirsty. But that's why you gotta have trust. And look, I know what it is. It's 2023. Let's be honest. A lot of people, you don't trust a lot of people. It's hard because we all in this generation where we feel like everybody is in this hoe or thought culture, or niggas trying to fuck anybody or girls trying to fuck anybody. It is what it is. But look, that's why it's so important that when you choose to like have a relationship with somebody, that you realize that they're the one, that somebody that you can put your trust in, and you know they got your back, and they're always gonna have your best interest, man. And you know, that's why the base stage is something that we all want to reach, man. It's something everybody, and look, even though, you know, real P niggas might not say it, everybody wants a bae, man. Everybody wants that one person by their side. But that's why it's so detrimental that you gotta have somebody you can trust. But look, man, at the end of the day, any type of relationship you have, whether it's the vibing, your friend, just a friend, or your base stage, it's not gonna be easy, because you have to make sure that person you're interested in, it's not just matching your energy, but also, and I'm gonna be real with you, you just gotta make sure they're for you, because a lot of times you might be thinking, damn, this person is everything I want, but they're just not meant to. It's just not meant to be. But at the end of the day, all that means is something better out there for y'all, man.
Bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch. I want us, bad bitch.